Beneath the Surface is the new chapter. Instead of explaining what happened last time, I'll just let the game do it for me. Did you really think I would? Nah, go watch the video. Anyway, we cut to Yagami and Kaito, who were in the alleyway talking about 3 more bodies found without their eyes. But the main thing was that the mole got all of the victims delivered to him by Hamura. He kept it a secret that he knew the mole, so he got off scot-free in the court case. We decided to go and find him back at their headquarters, and we decided to go alone while Kaito get our intel from Ayabe. Side note, we meet a guy who will pay us for finding cats and taking pictures of them. Now, why would he do that? I don't know, but money is money. We go back to the original place where the case victim's body was and try to find any hint or clue. We look at a pile of trash to find exquisite dang it. Well, we just chalked it up as a waste of...
Stop right there!
Hey, with the police pro, we can... Hey! He stole my iPhone 15 Plus with 128 gigabytes! Dang it, now he got the cops chasing me. Give me back my phone! They don't back up like they used to, man. Come on!
You're not getting any thanks for that.
Here, you earned this back.
Yeah, I own it.
Look, it wasn't a perfect plan, but it worked out in the end, didn't it? So thanks.
Is that what you call that? And I don't want your thanks, asshole.
Okay. See ya.
And that's the Kamurocho burglary ring. No wonder the cops can't catch him.
Getting our phone back, we get to see that Kaito got in touch with Ayabe and that he was scraping up all the things on the mole. Leaving the alleyway, we see someone who has been injured and is in need of a doctor, but he tells you to go to the sewers in the kids' playground to get him. So on our way, we go into a fight, get into a building where it's supposed to go in, and lastly got into... We finally find the playground and the sewer head and to see the doctor he was talking about. As thanks for helping someone, he then becomes a shop for us to get med kits and health items, as now we are actually going to need them. We go back to Jenda's office to talk about the case, but instead get introduced to a new feature, which is basically smaller cases instead of the main story, which I'm going to talk about because they are just as good, funny, and a little questionable at times. Yeah, we're gonna have to talk about this a little later. Starting off with the first case, we talked to a woman named Noriko Taguchi. She and her husband own a cafe called Heavy Coffee. He's a good man, she says. They never had a fight and no incidents of infidelity. Nowadays, he would just go off on his own to the pancho slots and even see a movie. But every day is a little weird for her. Of course, we think it's a new hobby, but we take the chance to find out what's really going on. Going to the coffee shop, Making it to the coffee shop, we see the husband walk out and it's time for the tailing mission. Also, we can talk about this real quick. Why is it that when I walk in front of a person in the tailing mission, they want to stop me? Like, what if I wasn't telling you and I was just actually minding my own business? What then, huh? What if I took my headphones off and you heard the anime music and now you look like an asshole stopping me for no reason? Anyway, back to tailing. We see him meet up with a lady at a gas station who, as Yagami said, caked up in makeup. To be extra sure, we have to tell them to see if they would... Oh gosh dang it, come on bro, you couldn't even last a minute. They finally come out of the hotel, long enough for Yagami to make a joke about it. And now we have to tell the woman, and she's the upstairs neighbor? With this, we show the wife who thanks us because she didn't want to be kept in the loop about her husband cheating on her. She is very thankful for being thorough with the investigation and having proof of the infidelity. And with that, sub case 1 of 2 is complete. Now let's play some 32-bit driving game. Okay, so I forgot to record some parts, but just know this cutscene
Actually, kind of accurate.
Mind your fucking business! Who do you think you are?
A friend of Kim's. Someone who's not gonna just stand by and let you beat him to a pulp.
Yagami-san! Alright, buddy. I didn't want to do this, but you were asking for it. Picking a fight with the Kenta Kasai of the Keihin gang. Let's see how smart you really are, Mr. Know-It-All.
because that's all that happened when I walked out of our agency. After beating them down and helping the shopkeeper, the game decides to tell us that more thugs are gonna be on our ass. Great! After that whole ordeal, we get introduced to Mario Kart, but drones and no items. And okay, let's be for real, I'm not gonna do this for long, so let's get started with a fisher spot with Kaito!
Pull up a chair, Tuck. Ayabe said he'd meet us here, but
We wait for while as Ayabe is taking his sweet time and uh-oh.
Come, pick a rod, I guess.
Yo, gotten any bites today?
Not even a nibble.
and you're scaring him off. Get lost.
Come on, don't be like that. You're here for Ayabe, right?
Who's that?
Don't play dumb with me. It's not gonna end well for you.
You got it all wrong. Just fishing.
Right. We ain't your boys. We look like the type to hang out with cops?
Huh. Who said anything about him being a cop?
Oh, well, oh, fuck.
So you do know him. I fucking called it!
These assholes baited me!
That one was all you.
So what do you want with Ayabe? Tell me, or else.
Yeah, I'm real scared.
Look, we don't want trouble. Just step off and we won't hurt you.
You got balls, don't you? I'm gonna serve them to you!
Yes, we win this fight, let's be real here, but it turns out that Ayabe wanted to test us with his move, so he had been there all along and he was hiding behind the counter in the underground. Anyway, we get the files on the case that we just did and get told that it's on the house as Ayabe doesn't like the person he is working for. With helping Yakuza get free, we also helped Ayabe as well, so we decided to leave and check out the files at our office.
Stand still and fight me like a man!
Just like usual, we actually go back to the office to put our intel on our desk and start a second sub work of a penny thief. But before getting our client, we actually hear something. Now we are finding bombs, and it's weird that we are trying to find a bomb. Luckily we disarm it, but at the same time, why are we stopping a fucking bomb? But luckily we help a little girl not die, and she was safely returned to her mother. We got a call from a person who put it there and was told that there was another. We go to a bar and make it just in time to disarm another, after being told we will be presented with more as the game progresses. Since I forgot the sub mission, I went to check out the intel, and with that, we just have to visit a brothel We have to talk to a female who knows about Hamura and the eye-piercing man, so we decided that instead of Kaito, we would go. We made it to the brothel, asked for Kane-chan, and got a little extra because I paid the full amount instead of the other cheap options. With all of it planned out, let's get to the questions and...
Come in. Hamura.
Pretty expensive tastes. Sort of out of your price range, huh?
Why are you even here? What's going on?
Maybe I should be asking you the same question, yeah? Not that I need to. Why are you still looking into the Curie murders, Tak? Keep your eyes to yourself lest you want to lose them. Are we clear?
You don't get to decide what I do.
Don't go digging up dirt. Shintani went through a lot of work making those charges go away. You want to keep playing detective, you ought to work out more.
Well, I got jumped earlier by 4 assholes wearing ski masks.
Yeah? And why should I care?
Well, I think maybe you had something to do with it. I'm pretty sure that's the 4 of them right there.
I think you must have my boys confused. Right, Kengo?
Yeah.
No one likes a fucking liar! Kanai-chan quit, packed her bags and went back home. So stop looking for her.
Why?
I'm gonna let you off with a yellow card this time. But only because the boss likes you so much.
After getting our asses handed to us, we basically go and snitch and find out, shockingly,
Wasting your time. Hamura's been bankrolling the family for a while now. I get by on the scraps he leaves me. I'm just a figurehead.
But
The clan will do the things I ask of them, yes. But if they had to choose between my orders and Hamura's, who knows? Maybe they would choose not to hear me.
learning this, we got a warning to not piss off Hamura from one of his hidemen. And with that, we actually go to the side mission. We make it to the cafe where we see 2 siblings here talk about how the sister lost a pair of her... Yeah, to a famous thief who was part of something called the Twisted Trio. They're perverts who just do scummy things, and so we had been tasked with finding one of them, and we learned his preference, and leave to go buy a pair. We laid out a trap to find out who it was, and sure enough, we got to the location and found him above a batting cage? Aw, ew, why'd they type out sniff? Anyways, we told him that those are ours, but not ours, but... You know what? No, why do we have to explain this to him? But in the last effort, he steals one more pair of panties from a supermodel and then proceeds to get his ass beat because, let's be honest, no. Just no. No, forget what's written in the script. No, just no. He got arrested, thankfully, but like, no. We make it to Cafe Alps and wait for Hamura, who was in the back. He berates us for basically snitching on him like a little kid and pulls off one of the most dangerous things I have ever seen.
Words don't really work on you, do they, Talk? Well, I guess you always have been a fighter. None of us thought you'd last a day in law school. But you sure showed us. Went to night classes, passed the bar. You say you're done, but a guy with balls like you doesn't give up. You fought for your lawyer's badge, but trash with a badge is still trash. And it's about time to take you out. Ozaki. You should savor your last sight.
Let me go.
Just kidding.
Hey man, what the fuck do you think you're doing?
Your ass ready to die? Huh?
Enough of this.
You're dead!
This is some bullshit. You already went. Huh? It's only fair I take my turn.
We start the fight off with Kingo and I ain't gonna lie, he pissed me off and I really want him to die. Next we go to the 5 gang members, including the big guy who basically choked us out inside of the cafe and utterly destroyed them. Turns out y'all can make him hold his own if he doesn't get a sneak hit, with the gang actually getting their ass handed back to them. We run around the city to escape the Matagune family, dodging bullets, hitching a ride on the car while riding a skateboard, avoiding death at every turn. We make it to a safe spot where we have a little chat from the thief earlier who saved us just now. And with that, we end chapter 2. See you next time where I think I have enough to do something else. I don't know. I just lost $1,000 gambling.